Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome back to week 2 of TLS matches. This week, you've got Vector in red and PL2W in blue. Let's take a look at this field in just a moment here and make sure that these teams are all ready to go. Really quickly, before we do that, I do want to look at some rankings right now. Let's see what is at stake here. Currently, PL2W is ranked your second ranked team. They are currently 7 wins, 4 losses, and no ties. And Vector is just beneath them, 6 wins, 3 losses, no ties as well. So we've already seen PL2W play this week, which was actually our last matchup. And we've seen Vector also play this week in a very dominant performance against Broken Intake, which was the first match of this week as well. So it's going to be interesting to see these alliances go head to head because they both put up tons and tons of points. So once the stream is in here, then we will be good to go. I just DM'd it to you.
Oh, you did? Okay. Hang out. Wait. Oh, I'm done. What?
Oh, there we go. Okay, let's get the stream looking at these people in just a moment. Hopefully soon. No, you should do the amp view.
Oh, that's
The
crescendo.
amp view for Reefscape. Amp view for Reefscape. Oh my god, oh my god. Don't forget, don't forget. Oh boy.
Almost forgot.
We're going, folks. We're moving.
We're speeding.
We're doing the
speeding.
thing. We're doing it. We're doing it, guys.
Speeding,
Don't worry. We got this. You know the funny thing, Eback? Right before this, I was just talking about how we always get TLS matches done really fast. It's always the other people that mess up. So you're really not helping that out there.
We're good now. We're good.
Okay, let's go over to the field and let's go in 3, 2, 1. Oh, I didn't have admin up.
Oh,
Okay, folks. We're going. We're finally off in 3, 2, 1. Dive. As usual, all 6 robots moving out of the line in auto, and also as usual, all 6 robots scoring their preloads. Prince and Ambrose going for more of an algae strategy in auto rather than a coral one. Ambrose accidentally hitting one, missing one of his 3 algae in auto. Very not very meta there, in my opinion. I think he should try and aim better. Nah, I'm just kidding, Levy Ambrose. Gavin already finishing with his half of the L4s. And E-Man going for some more processor play. Was doing this a lot earlier this week as well, so this was to be expected. 109 to 124. Currently, blue is up, but red is not far behind after getting that bounce out courtesy of E-Man. E-Man hoping to get another bounce out here, putting another algae into that processor, waiting for it to fall out, but it doesn't. Ambrose getting a foul there, very sad. 6 points goes to this Blue Alliance. A possession foul given to Abyss, very unfortunate, giving blue 2 points. Doesn't really make up the 6 points that E-Man just gave to the Blue Alliance, again getting another barge foul. Prince putting up the last algae on his side of the field into his barge, going for a steal even, but he does not get away without a foul, giving him a net negative 2 points if he does get to be able to put it into the barge, which Ambrose does not want him to do. E-Man and Gavin going to town on that red reef. Prince still struggling, trying to get around this Ambrose defense. Wanting to make sure that he can get those 4 points, which it looks like he does get, barely doesn't bounce out. Thankfully for this Blue Alliance, 40 seconds left in the match. Blue is still up by 24 points, but that is easily make-upable by climbs. So we'll see what happens here in the final 30 seconds of this match. 25 seconds left here. The scores were almost tied there for a second. Now blue is back up for 40 seconds. by 40 points. No robots back to climb yet. Looks like they're all just cycling as fast as they can. A bit of a bump in that blue barge there. Not very good for them, but it looks like Abyss will still get his climb. Will Blue, Red both get their climbs? E-Man's cutting it close. Will he get it? No, he doesn't, which gives Blue the win here by 17 points. We'll have your official scores in just a moment. Okie dokie, folks, we have your final scores for that match. It is going to be your Blue Alliance taking this first TLS match of the night here with the final score of 302 to 285. Red did outscore Blue in Teleop, so they were making it back, which was very, very good showing by this Red Alliance, but that auto score was not very good for this Red Alliance, so they got to try and lock in for auto next match, and maybe they can have a fighting chance. Speaking of the next match, let's go back to the field, and let's get this match started. Telling the players right now that I am going to start it as soon as I can. Here we go. So let's see, will Blue take this match again? We will find out in just 2.5 minutes here. Here we go, in auto. We're looking to see if this Red Alliance can pull off a better auto than they did last time. Prince missing his preload for this Blue Alliance. Not very, very good. Ambrose does get his 3 algae auto this time before going over to steal from this Blue Alliance. Does get a little bit tripped up there, but not too badly. He can get through pretty quickly. Scores are pretty much dead even now. Last game, it was much worse looking for this Red Alliance, so they are 100% hoping that they can bring this here, and E-Man is looking to do that with Processor, just like last game. That definitely made their score way higher than usual. Gavin pulling off a sick trick there, scoring that L2 pretty funky. Hopes he comes back and watches this match back and sees that funky L2 score. Red is now up currently by 12 points. Very good for this Red Alliance, looking to keep this lead and force at least a 4th match in this series. E-Man putting up a possession foul, though, for this Red Alliance, giving the Blue Alliance a little bit of a catch-up here, but not by much. Prince bumping E-Man and making him drop 2 pieces of coral instead of getting the double cycle. Prince doesn't capitalize on the opportunity of E-Man double cycling, doesn't play defense, but he gets the foul anyway. But it is tied. Currently Blue up, actually, with 1 minute left. Papa Abyss and Noah Polwig are going to town on this reef. Papa Abyss already done with his half of the reef. Noah following soon after. Now they're just scoring as many L1s as possible. Prince coming over to do the same, but actually stealing coral from this Red Alliance. Not letting them get as many L1s as they would like. 36 seconds left here. It is still tied. Gavin just finishing off this red reef finally. Way behind this Blue Alliance, but the Processor has made up the difference here. Looks like Gavin's going over to play some defense in these last 20 seconds of the game as Endgame now hits. Scores are pretty much tied. This could go to anybody in this game. Looks like Ambrose is being really careful to make sure that he gets those points scored for this Red Alliance. Let's look here at climbs. Who's it going to be here? This will come down to these climbs here. E-Man up, Noah up, Gavin up. Will Abyss make it up? Yes, he does. This is climbs for everyone. Who is it going to take this? It is going to be your Blue Alliance still. These are your unofficial scores. We'll have those in just a moment. Okay, folks, we have your final scores. It is close one, but Blue takes it for the second match here. PL2W pulling it away with just a 5-point difference with final scores of 289 to 284. Red still winning in teleop here, but their auto just isn't enough, and fouls really making this game. Red gave Blue 2 minor fouls, which actually didn't make them lose, but it still would have been a 1-point game here, 285 to 284. So if they can just lock in on auto and then also make sure that they don't give fouls, they can definitely take this third match. But here we go. Let's look at this field. I'm going to start it in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Crescendo! All 6 robots moving on the field. Not 6 robots scoring their preloads. Abyss selling like usual. Ambrose and Prince doing their algae autos. Ambrose going for the 3 algae auto, which he does pretty much get here. Red is very, very close in score here. This looks to be another very close game, but Red needs this advantage. They need to win this game or the series is over in favor of PL2W. Wow, Ambrose barely getting away with no foul there. That was very, very close. But it keeps the score in Red's favor, who is currently up by 10. Now by 9, with E-Man just scoring as many algae into that processor as he can. 150 to 149. Red is up, courtesy of Noah Pulwig getting a possession foul. But E-Man's like, nah, I don't want to be up, and gets a possession foul of his own. So now this is pretty much tied with Blue up now. And now Red, and now Blue, and now Red, and now Blue is up by 2. These scores are going back and forth, back and forth. This is crazy, folks. With 1 minute, 15 seconds left in the match, Blue has now made a little bit of a lead here. Ambrose not very helping to this Red Alliance. He does get a 6-point foul, which is very, very unfortunate for this Red Alliance looking to make up the deficit that they have right now. Prince getting a little bit stuck on the cage, does get off eventually though. Trying to steal these coral as we've been seeing him do, which does seem to be working. Gotta be honest. They are barely winning out here, and it might be because of that. 40 seconds left on the clock. Blue is still up by 11, but 11 points. That is 1 climb pretty much. If Blue doesn't get a climb here, Red could take this. But we are not in endgame yet. Let's look at this coral scoring. Red just finishing their reef way behind Blue, but they do have about the same amount of L1s. So this will be a very, very close match. Endgame has now hit, and scores were tied there for a second. Ambrose looks like he's playing some defense to making sure that they can't get the climbs, which is very, very smart for this Red Alliance rather. But it looks like Blue Alliance robots do go and they get up. Can Red take this? 2 are up on Blue. 1, 2 are up on Red. Who is it going to go to? It is going to be your Blue Alliance. Unofficially, we'll have your official scores in just a moment. Okie dokie, folks. This is a really, really, really close match. Let's see who will take this. Will it be blue and close out the series, or will it be red and fight on for another match? It is going to be your Blue Alliance that is going to take the match and the series, going 3-0 against the very strong Alliance of Vector. 1 point separates these alliances. 1 possession foul. Very, very tragic. 296 to 297. 2 monsters of scores here put up by both alliances, but still not enough by Red Alliance of Vector, which will sadly be not taking the win here today. But they still do have 4 more weeks of this TLS, so they can definitely change their strategy, tweak it a little bit, and make sure that they can beat this monster of Alliance PL2W. But that is all we have for you tonight, folks. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next